Okay, y'all might hate me for saying this, but I know that Martell must cry when he go to sleep at night because he really fumbled the bag when he dropped Melody. Well, not when he dropped Melody, but when he dropped his own self on the head and decided to mess up his family and his family unit because hearing the way Melody talks and the peace that she has is just a beautiful thing. And people like that do not come around too often.
Standing in the garage. I was at the door of my Range Rover. He was at the hood of my Range Rover. And I said, "You are messing up and hindering my purpose. You allowing the enemy to cause you to hinder my purpose." And he looked at me and said, "Yeah, I know. I
Wow.
know. You're right. I know."
That is the type of woman that I see that you would rather have kids with to raise than to drop kids in like he did with his side chick. You know what I mean? That's the woman you stick to. And I can see now why they decided to have as many kids that they have because like wow. And I know that, I just do really feel like Melody would have worked it out with him had he not sat up there and did what he did. Like, dang. But at the end of the day, all things happen for a reason. I'm glad that she got her swagger back. She's looking good in these clips on this video here as she's talking in Florida. And I got this video from Impressive Channel. And it's just like, look, listen to what she's saying.
Nothing and nobody trumps God's purpose for my life. If you ever get to a point where you have someone who you putting above God's purpose for your life, woo,
Yeah.
woo, no, baby, no, no,
It's
no, no.
the peace for me. That's that peace that you get after you done cried all you could cry. You done all that you could do and you're moving on. And just knowing that whatever you had is what you had, but God has so much better for you in store. Knowing that God did not create you to be crying at night over somebody that's not trying to get it right, that's doing everything in his power to hurt you. That's what I'm like, look at her shining, body on point, opportunities, doors opening up for her. I'm just so happy for her. And I just know I can see why she has such a huge female base because it just shows that no matter what these guys try to do to you when they breaking you down, and we love a good man. We stand for a good man that's like trying to be a husband, that's keeping his, in the household. We stand for that. But when somebody's not treating you no more, like they said, when respect is no longer served, you got to get up and go away from that table. You dismiss yourself. And like I said, I know that she was trying her best. I could just tell, like, because who would want to break up their family or whatever? But like, if somebody is being disrespectful towards you, sometimes you have no choice. You know what I mean? In order to keep respecting yourself, you have to get up. And like I said, God did not create us to be disrespected by nobody. And like she said, sometimes like we kind of put people on a pedestal and sometimes disregard what God said about us, or we forget like the beauty that we have, the value that we have, because we put that in somebody else's hands. So it's just like, no. That's why I'm just so glad that she decided to move on. And it's nice to know that Martell understood that he was holding her back. I guess it's nice to know that he seen that he wasn't being all that he could be, like how the army say, and decided to like, okay, I'm gonna release you. I see that I'm being a hindrance, a stumbling block. So I'm gonna let you do your thing. Finally, it's like, nah, but seriously, it took you all that. And now I know he definitely regrets what he did. Cause you know what? I just feel like how the Bible says, no matter what state you're in, to be content. The fact that you got a wife, yes, there are plenty of thoughts and beautiful women out there that you can look at and want to be with outside of your marriage. I'm not saying temptation is not going to come, but you have a wife, a children, you have legacy, and that's the state that you're in. Like, be happy with that, thrive in that, live that to the fullest. It's always going to be like, those, how they say, it always may seem like the grass is greener on the other side. And same thing for people that are single. Like, do that. Live your singleness to the fullest. Live it greatly, because it's also people that are in a relationship and they're like, dang, they may miss their freedom that you have that you're taking for granted. So it's always going to look like, and I feel like that's how the enemy tricks us or makes us not be content for what we have and grateful for what we have and the status and the position that we are in life. Like, he really will try to make something else look better than what it is. But no, you not don't fumble your wife. Don't fumble your good thing. The man that finds a wife finds a good thing. And I know he knows better now. And I know he knows that the grass is not green on the other side, okay? It's a blessing. God honors that, marriage and, being there for your kids. Like, come on, doors be opening. You notice that? Like, people really treat married men very well. I be seeing that in my job. They be getting off early. They able to kind of do what they want. So it's just like, why'd you do that? You should have did that. It's perks of being married too, and it's also perks of being single. God, it's very fair, But like I said, I think we always get distracted when we think like what we have, we're missing out on something. You ain't missing out on nothing. Just cherish and water the ground, the state, the situation that you find yourself in. No matter what, single or in a relationship, water those seeds of the ground of what you have, and it will thrive. And you will be like, dang, I'm so glad. No matter the state, I'm so glad I decided to stick it out. I'm so glad I didn't go back to my ex. If you're a single person, I'm so glad that I didn't let this home wrecking husband mess up my marriage. Because, oh my gosh, I may not be able to have this opportunity that I'm having with my wife and kids now. So, that's a little something from Martell and other men that could be listening. But, just be grateful for where you are in life. You know what I mean? That's why you see Marcel, he's trying to make sure, like, allegedly his stuff ain't going to come out because he know, like, come on now, being married is lit. And also being single is lit. If you just whatever state you're in, be content, be happy. And I'm glad that Melody is happy in her state as well. I mean, just look at this girl. She just be shining for real. And I just appreciate that. It's life after divorce. It was definitely gonna hurt him more than her, as we can see. Because one monkey don't never stop no show. Other than that, let me know what y'all think. I'll put the Impressive Radio channel in my description bar just so you can watch the whole interview if you so choose. But this part in particular I was just like, oh yes, Melody, speak your speech, talk your talk, girl. Because sometimes you gotta know when to hold them and when to fold them. And I'm glad she did. But at the same time, it just makes me feel like, dang, Mark, you messed up the bag with her this late, her. Man. And you know what I mean? I'm not trying to put all women on the pedestal because I know it's some women that's like, but this, her, you don't find women like that too often. I mean, like, except for us, women that watch this channel, like, y'all all that. You know what I mean? But see, we not all out there like that. You got to really be in your bag to find us. So, we do exist. But it's just like, dang, like, I really do be feeling bad because they had a beautiful family. I mean, they still do in a co-parenting kind of way. Beautiful family, beautiful kids, like, the hope and the dream of the slaves, as they say. But look now, these thoughts will have you caught up in a minute, okay? You find yourself a wife. You find yourself a good thing. He gonna learn. Maybe he'll write a book about this, or maybe he'll start a little YouTube channel. Let me not say little. Maybe he'll start a YouTube channel, talking about his experience and what he wish he would have done differently. I'm all about reform. Helping people to see the light of their ways. I just feel like everybody can grow. You don't got to stay in the state that you're in. Oh, the powder wants to put you back together again. Y'all know that gospel song. But anyway, let me know what y'all think about this video. And have you guys had to ever move on from a situation? Like, you wanted to stick it in? Because I feel like that's what Melody was basically saying. Like, I wanted to stick it in, but like, even this person was like, you gotta go, I know that I'm holding you back. Has that ever happened to you or somebody that you knew? Or were some times where you just like knew, like, this is it, this is my breaking point, this is my turning point, like, I can't do this no more, whether it's a job, a relationship, anything. Drop it in the comments, let me know, because you guys be schooling me. And I feel like we teach each other through our experiences in comments. So don't hold back, okay? No matter what, what you went through was what you went through, but it's also something that could help somebody else. So I appreciate everybody leaves a comment because y'all be helping me out. Yes, y'all do. And I'm pretty sure y'all help others. Other than that, I'll talk to you guys again soon. Bye. Met Synquette, man, the girl was heaven sent. Met Synquette, man, the girl was heaven sent.